morning, sir. This is Parent Swag. Happy Sunday. How are you doing? How is the service today? How is everything? How is family? I pray the good Lord will continue to show us mercy in all ways. Yeah, I am Ajayi Oluwatosin, Parent Swag. It's my channel's name. Today we want to learn one or two things from my experience as a mother and as a wife. I got married April 21, 2012, and things has not been the way it was. You know, all we think about marriage is after my marriage like this, only me and my husband, only me and my wife, no one else. We'll be enjoying ourselves, going out together, playing together. My dears, it is not only like that. There are sometimes it will be sweet, and there are sometimes it will be sour. The sweet time you will enjoy it so much, but the sour time you have to endure it in order to enjoy later. Okay, it has not been easy. After our marriage, I couldn't quickly conceive because of an issue that I have a fibroid then that is delaying it. But the God of David Oyedepo says no, that it is not fibroid that is there, it is fine girl. And the Lord did it at last. After 8 months, I was able to conceive. It was even like a dream because it was during January fasting and prayer, 21 days. That's the Lord showed me mercy. In fact, I didn't even know that something is inside of me there. So I fasted for that 21 days. I will even walk a long distance before getting to church because at times I might not see bike or cab. Uh, so there was a day I was just uh, feeling somehow. I said, what is this? And I couldn't see my period. So I have to do pity for myself. When I saw it, it is there already. The God of Bishop David Oyedepo have done it. My God in heaven, the God that sees me, Elroy, have done it. So I showed my husband. My husband was very happy. Don't tell anyone. No. Let's know it for ourselves for now. But thank God, at the end, it ended in praise. Okay. But during that period of that, my first child, my first daughter, there are so many war, so many trial of the devil to just terminate the pregnancy, to destroy me too. Because at that time, I could remember the house we were living in. I saw snake 3 times inside my house. One inside my kitchen, in the sink. In the sink in the kitchen, I saw one there. In fact, it was God that saved me. My husband just went to work at that time, early in the morning. So I just went there, you know, early morning, hungry as a pregnant woman. I just took eba and efo for me to eat. I went to the kitchen, I carried it out. I was going out just to wash the plate after eating. In the sink, I just saw something that drew like this in the in the sink. I was very scared, so I ran out, dropped the plate in my hand. I ran out in the sink. When I could call one or two people, the snake has hid itself somewhere. Ah, we came, we looked for it, we couldn't find it. So one of my brother in Winners then, one of my brother around, I called him, my husband's friend. He came around. We looked for it, we looked for it. We couldn't find it. I said, the God of the Oyedepo We allow us to see this snake oh, and we must kill it. Then I took anointing oil. I spray it. I spray it in the kitchen. I took water too. I put anointing oil in the water. I spray it. I spray it. Okay, we left it for just 5 minutes. When we come back, we just saw it coming out from a hole between the sink and the cabinet, coming out like this, and with that is mouth. So when it came out, the man had to attack the snake and kill it. We were happy, but I couldn't sleep in the house that day. If, in fact, for a good week, because my husband is not always around, he just come around weekends. I was the only one around then. So we killed the snake, we threw it away. Not quite long again, I saw another one. That other one is in the room, sitting room. I was just lying down on the couch, relaxing, then watching TV. I just saw something in front of the TV that raised up his head like this. I said, God, what is this again? I even thought it's inside the TV, not knowing it's not inside the TV, it is outside the TV. I was so amazed. Immediately, I took my phone, took my key, then ran out. Bah, bah, bah. Before I got out, I couldn't find anyone because it was during the day that people have come to work. I was not working there. So I couldn't find anyone. I have to lock the door and leave the house for that day. So when they came back, the fumigator, we looked for the snake, we couldn't find it. That other snake. Just like that. So my husband just said, okay, baby, come and go to Lagos. Go and spend some time in Lagos with your parents and my parents. Then after then you can come back. Because this stress of seeing snake all the time is okay. It's too much for you. I said okay. So I went to Lagos. Then Lagos, here I come. After that, I went to register at the Ifako General Hospital and I gave birth there at Ifako General Hospital. But before I gave birth at Ifako General Hospital, it was war too because at times I will just see the fibroid coming up my chest and the pregnancy will be down, but the fibroid will be disturbing my chest, will not make me to breathe very well, feeling somehow. But God, in His infinite mercy, scaled me through, and I gave birth to my baby. But the day I will give birth, I was like, a day before then, I was feeling someone just want to poo poo, couldn't see people. My mother in law said, oh, yeah, 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 let's go. I said, it's not yet time. I said, let's go. So I went there. We were there. I was given injection, I was given drip. So I was on the bed there, passing through all this pain. It was the second day, around 8:30 to 9, that I gave birth to my bouncing baby girl. I thank God for the journey, though it's not easy, but the journey is worth living for. Okay, so it was so interesting at that point. But the challenge is there is that you must be focused to God. God has been so faithful to us. In our ways, He's not a bad God, He's a good God. He's a good God. No matter the situation, He is so good to us. Okay, that is that for my first daughter. Then my second daughter, ah, it was a story worth sharing. When I conceive, ah, it's so easy after the first one because I didn't do any family planning. Um, and during my breastfeeding of the first child, uh, I didn't see my period at all for about a year and 3 months, a year and 4 months that she sucked the breast. So after I stopped giving her breast, so the period started coming. So after that, I conceived again. This one, with that too, has not been around, you know, a marriage of husband working in another town, wife being in another town. It has not been easy in so many ways. At times you feel like just seeing your husband, just you wanting someone beside you, not that having any other things together. Sure, you understand, but you will not see. For those challenges, God will help you to scrape through it. The God that helped me, the God that helped me will help you to scrape through that challenge. Okay, so me, this is my second child. I was I was so heavy because I always have big stomach when pregnant. The first one was so big too that they thought it would be twins. The second one too, so big. My stomach was so big. I was like, when will I give birth? And people were just asking, she had a big money. I was like, it is God. When it is time, God will do it. So that day, that's in like 3 days to the day of my delivery. I was washing, I was doing so many things. So my husband on Sunday like this, he will go back to his station. But that day, just as I said, it's not going. That he will be going early in the morning on Monday. I said, how will it be easy for you? You go early in the morning. How will you resume fast and get to your place faster? He said, I should not worry. I said, okay. So we slept. Ah, during the night, I saw during the night I saw mucus. I said, oh, this is just mucus, no? But I didn't feel anything. I've not been feeling anything. So you understand? I told him, he said, let's go to the hospital. I said, no, don't want to go now. They will just be making jest of someone and be making someone to just sit down for nothing in the hospital. That I want not saying for my stand. I don't want to go. I said, okay. So throughout that day, I didn't go. I took my first daughter to school. He went to work. He still came back again that same day. I said, you still came back today. Why? Maybe till Friday. He said no, that his mind is not at rest where he is. That he have to come back and make sure I am fine. I said you shouldn't have worried. But we have talked now. And I said I'm fine. But do you know what saved me? My bag has been in the hospital since the first day I registered as a mother and child in Ondo City. My bag has been there. One of the doctor there is a family friend, so he kept it in the doctor lodge. So I just I was so happy. So in case there is anything and no one is around me, I will just carry myself to the hospital, not carrying anything. So I've prepared for myself already. So that day, the second day, which is Tuesday, we woke up. We were like, before we woke up during the night, I saw mucus and blood. I was just cleaning it up. I didn't tell him. I was just cleaning it up, cleaning myself up. That this thing is not really. I'm not really feeling the baby coming out. But why is all this coming out? I said, okay, let me see. We go to the hospital this morning for checkup. So that day, I wa- he said, let him go and drop uh, my baby at school, and he will come back for me to take her to the hospital. I said, okay, wait, let me quickly cook. I cooked, I fried plantain, I cook indomie, I packed the one I'm taking to the hospital, I packed for my baby, my first child, I packed everything. I took bread, I took tea in my bag. I said in case they said I should wait, so I will have something to eat. I'm not funny thing. I'm not the kind of person that I eat like that though. But I don't know what happened to me that day. I just pack everything eatable in that bag. That in case I'm waiting and my husband will not be around, and no one will be going here and there for me to buy something for me. So that day, so before we left the house, my husband was just saying, jẹ́ ká lọ sí hospital náà ń gbà yín jẹ́ ká lọ sí hospital now, let's go to the hospital before we take my daughter to school. No, let's take her to school first. So we go to the hospital together and we will be going to your office. So after that, so immediately I was through packing my daughter's food. For me to now fill the water bottle with water, for me to fill the water bottle with water and put it in a lunch bag. It just it held me to the extent that I was holding the dining table. I couldn't move for the next 2 3 minutes. I was holding it, seriously couldn't move. Ah, so immediately it relieved me, and I said, "Oh yeah, baby, let's go. Let's go to the hospital first. Oh yeah, jẹ́ ká lọ sí hospital. Tẹ́ bá ti drop me, ẹ máa gbé mi lọ sí." It was so funny. He said, "Ṣebí I told you. I said I should take you to the hospital first. You said no." I said, "No, forget that one. Let's go." So on our way, I was just feeling it as if it is coming. Before, in a nutshell, before I get to the hospital, I was in 7 points there. 7 points. I said when I got there, it was so easy for me. So they just said I should enter the labor room. Then into the labor room, they prepare me, pam pam. Then I said, "Oh yeah, um, let's check you." Immediately they said, "Let's check you," and they said, "Push, push one push." Ah, only one push I pushed, and the baby came out. They said, "You are already at on point, that it will be easy." So the baby just came out. If in fact the father left me there to go and drop my baby. He has not gotten to my baby's school before I called him and said, "I've given birth to." I said, just now." He said, "Yes." He said, "Wow, you have to turn back and come and check me." That is it. The challenges there is it's worth it. The challenges worth it in the sense that I can still see my baby to carry. I pray that anyone listening to me, the one I know and I don't know, that they are looking for the fruit of the womb, that the Lord will open up their womb right now and give unto them according to their capacity in the name of Jesus. Twins, triplets, quadplets in the name of Jesus. Amen. And it has really been a testimony because God has been so good to me. God has been so good to me in all ways. And my last child, which is my last born, my last child, which is the smallest one. Then before this thing, before pregnancy, I was so sick. I spent like 3 months in the hospital. I did a lot of surgery on my stomach. As a The thing was so bad that I thought I would die. But God's mercy saved me. God's mercy saved me. The, to the extent that, when pus is coming out of someone's stomach, a pus, and it's so smelly that people cannot even come near. But my husband stood by me. He was there, sitting down, not even smelling all those men. The nurse will even tell him, "Go away, go away now, ẹ padà wá." Àbí kò hàn sí ni? Ó ní ó hàn sí mi. Ó ní ṣèbí ìyàwó mi ni. That is it. God will not allow us to marry the man that is not our husband. In fact, that time I believe he is my husband for life. He stood by me. The surgery was so, hey, my God. If you see me at that time, you will think I will not survive it. But the message of the Lord speak for me. I survived it. I survived it. So after that I was discharged, like after 2 months, I just conceived. This is a mistake. But I will not say it's a mistake. And on the other side, that God knows best. We called the doctor. They said, "I have the capacity. I can carry it. I can carry the pregnancy. That's Don't worry that my body is okay already. I should just continue to be eating glutinous food. I should just continue to eat good food that will give me strength and energy." Okay. I said, okay. So I carried it. But if you see me, the pregnancy is bigger than me myself at that time. I am so thin, like people will even be people will think I have AIDS then because my pregnancy is bigger than me. Oh, I have kwashiorkor. You know those that have kwashiorkor. I was so thin, and my pregnancy is bigger than me. But thank God for His mercy. I escaped through it. Oh. I escaped through it by His mercy. So that time when I conceived, you know, I but one funny thing that I still don't understand how God work it out is during this pregnancy, I'm still doing surgery. I was still doing surgery all over my stomach, as in minor surgery, not the major one. The major one was in the hospital then before I left the hospital. But those things keep coming back. Those balls keep coming back, keep coming back. But I want to thank the God of mercy, the God of David Oyedepo, the God of Pastor Jerry Heze. He has done it and he will continue to do it in my life. So that time, the pulse kept coming. So I continued doing minor surgery, minor surgery. The day I will give birth to her, even before I give birth to her, my consultants have to advise me to do it naturally, that I should give birth to my baby naturally. But me, I want to opt for surgery, CS, serious session, because I don't want anything that will take my strength away. I want an easy way to give birth to this baby because I'm weak. I was so weak then, I will not lie to you. I know it myself that I was weak. Do you understand? So I was like, doctor, I want CS. The doctor said, my consultant and my doctor, they are working together. So they talk with each other, they discuss my matter. They said, I should just go for, we should try natural first. Then, if there is anything in, if there is any implication, they will quickly move me to theater and they will do this. Yes. I said, okay. And since then that they've advised me, I've been telling God, God, I am in your hands. Oh. I don't have any other thing. I have only you. I want to give birth to this baby in peace. And I don't want any trouble for myself or the baby. God answers prayer. Whatever you want, and you thank God, even you thinking it through your heart, God listening to you, and He will do it if it is good. But bad things, bad thinking, God don't do it. It's the devil that will want to foster it. But let me tell you, God listens to our request always. So He makes sure we are doing well. Okay. So I asked God that time, God should give me strength and power to deliver this baby myself. The God that never fails, the God that is so faithful to fail, did it. That day that I will give birth, my mom was with me then. My mom was with me then. So my mom came to stay with me till I will give birth because my husband is not always around. So we were sleeping a day before that day on the bed. We were sleeping together, and I was just feeling cold, shivering, feeling cold, shivering. My mom was so afraid that kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ọmọ kí ló dé. She started praying, Olúwa, Father, please heal this child. Hey, oh my God, please no, don't let this child. I said she was praying, really praying. My prayer warrior, my mom, hmm, slim grandma, as my children used to call her. Hmm, it's in fact, I can't say I am happy that you've gone. In fact, I can't even believe it. You've gone forever. But I know there will be a day we will see each other at the feet of Jesus Christ, that we depart no more. She stayed with me. She prayed for me. I was fine then. But before the day break, I saw mucus, only mucus. I didn't see blood with his mystery blood. I now told her, and I said, Abi, what's in body? Because she was a nurse. So was I said, I don't think so because I did not feel anything. She now said that I should go to the hospital so that the doctor will check me. The doctor will check me. I said, okay, and then before I do that, let me try and get to go to the market, go to the bank and get still done for you guys so that you can see something to eat. I stood up that day, prepare for the children. Uh, no, they didn't go to school. It was on a Saturday. They have to go to ATM. Uh, I withdrew some money, go to the bank, prepare the still for them at home. Then I carried my bag has been there too. I've kept my bag in the hospital since the day I went to register because I don't want any problem. As in, whenever I, I want to go to the hospital when I want to give birth, I want to go. I want to go alone. So I've kept my bag there. I've kept my bag there. So it's very easy for me. Very easy. So that day after that, I called my husband. I said, I'm feeling somehow and I want to go to the hospital. He said, I bet you should be coming home. No, don't bother yourself. I'll be fine. He said, okay. So the guy was not with me. I have to take bike. So I took the bike. The bike took me to the hospital. But immediately I want to get down from the bike, the child just hold my stomach. I have to hold the bike man. He like this. As in I held him so well that he was like, Madam, mo ní ẹ má bínú, ẹ má bínú. After that, he now said, òun understand. Mo ní kó má bínú pé I just came home for this. I just came to the hospital to check myself. Maybe it's time for me to give birth. So unknowingly, I shall get down. I entered the hospital. They said the doctor is busy. So I sat down there expecting when the doctor will come. The doctor called, test. I said, okay. I lay down on the bed. I told like 10 minutes later, I was calling the doctor, the nurse. I want to poo poo. I want to poo poo. They said I should not poo poo, that they are coming. They didn't answer me for like 10 minutes. The poo poo came. I poo poo. This poo poo is very plenty. Black poo poo. I poo poo on the Macintosh they put for me on the bed. In fact, when the doctor now came in, he said, Mrs. Ajayi, why did I ṣe báyìí? Mo ní, I've been calling you. I've told you I want to poo poo. Ẹ má bínú, mo mọ̀ pé mi kì í ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Nǹkan tó ń ṣe mí ni. Mo mọ̀ pé mi kì í ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Nǹkan tó ṣe mí ló jẹ́ kí ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Now I said, okay, mo understand. So, thank you for still with me. Thank you for still watching Parent Swag. I love you. Without you, no Parent Swag. Okay, so let's continue. So the doctor now came in and said, okay, let me check you. He said I should spread my leg. Immediately I spread my leg. He was just using the this thing. He was just using his hand to hold the down of my stomach. Baby just come out. As in, I didn't push, I didn't do anything. The baby just came out. He said, wow. I said, oh God of mercy, God of Bishop David Oyedepo, God of Pastor Jerry, thank you. My God of Pastor Adeboye, I give you praise. It's just like that. The baby just came out. I was so happy. Immediately I called my husband. I said, wow, it is done. I've given birth to a bouncing baby girl. So a mother of 3 kids, 3 daughters, like boys. They play a lot. They disturb me a lot. But thank God for His mercy and for His grace for holding me till this moment. You can see them laughing. They disturb me so much, but thank God for His mercy. I can still escape through. So let me tell you, if your children are still disturbing you, that's someone disturbing you, don't don't be disturbed. You will escape through it. There will be a time you will say the testimony. Do you understand? So I just gave birth to the baby just like that. Boom. I was so happy. Ah, but then it's as if they relieved me of a heavy load. And I was so strong. Till for some years, as in for some time, for some months, I was still dressing up my wound, my minor surgery wounds. I was still dressing up. It gets healed at the time. After 2 years, after my daughter was 2 years again, the thing came back. I said, God, what has happened again? Please deliver me from this thing. That was then when I decided to be to be constant, to always listen to Pastor Jerry. Then I always do it one of one on one of one. But then I decided to be doing it seriously. I started to be doing it seriously. And a day came that Pastor Jerry mentioned my case, my whole case. Pastor Jerry mentioned my case and say, there is someone here. You are even tired of yourself. Paul, you've done surgery so many times. Pus is coming out of your stomach. You are tired of yourself. God said I should tell you that it is finished. I seize it and I claim it. I was so happy then. Not that it stopped immediately. Oh. That's the challenge. You might say, Shebi, God have seen me. Eroi have seen me. And Pastor Jerry have mentioned my case. Why is it not settled immediately? But the Lord will empower your faith. It was after 2 to 3 weeks before this thing stopped finally. The challenge there, the Lord take it away from me. And I was healed completely. This is me. This is me. That the Lord sees all the time. That the Lord is taking good care of me. I am here again to give and return all glory to my God. Because He has never forsaken me. Thank you so much. If you are coming across this video, this my channel for the first time, kindly like, comment and subscribe. But our returning subscriber, God bless you. I really appreciate you. See you next time. Oh, bye. I love you. Love you. Bye. Mommy.